Yoko has just completed her work on the balance beam. Kim Zimescal, let us watch her. And a reminder that the individual gold medals, 4 of them will be awarded tomorrow night, and you'll see it here on the Goodwill Games coverage.
You can hear Bella in the background, strong. Full twisting double back. Certainly has the audience behind her. Very nice double turn. This is a great pass. 3 whip backs. Through to a double back.
Hit them all.
Always a crowd favorite. Yesterday how much the crowd does help her here. Finishes with a double back. Very nice routine for Kim.
Kim Zimescal.
It won't take away the disappointment of falling from the uneven bars and therefore out of the medal hunt.
I know.
But it sure feels good.
As we await her score, and note that the Soviets are in the lead with Kalina still to go, let us watch Kim one more time.
She really did a nice job here. Piked, full twisting double back. It's so hard to not become disheartened after failing in the first event. You have to come back. You got 3 events to go. And she's really showing a lot of heart.
Oh my, the score, watch it. 9-9-5-0.
And that equals the highest score of the evening. She ties with Boginskaya, who scored a 9.95 on the uneven bar.
Maybe not tonight for Kim Zimescal, but there's always tomorrow night and the individual events.
Pass the word. And heroes. If
Nadia Kalinina, at the end of 2 rotations, she led. This is her 3rd rotation, the last in the beam. 16 years old from the Ukraine, looking to take over the lead that she's held through the first 2 rotations.
And you could see she needs better than a 9.888 to keep the lead over Boginskaya after 3 events. And she is capable of that on this event. Full twisting back handspring swing down. It's becoming much more of a popular move, but it is still very difficult. What the Soviets do better than anyone in the world is make difficult elements picture perfect.
Sorry, we had a little problem with our camera there, but from a different angle now.
2 back handsprings to a layout step out. Moving very well. Look at the smallest of details, the perfectly pointed toes, the hand movements, the arm movements. Everything is stretched to the absolute fullest. Dismount, a full twisting double back, very difficult. 1 step on the landing, but that is a very difficult dismount off the balance beam. You've seen them time and time again on the floor exercise, and it's a difficult pass on the floor exercise.
Coming to the close of rotation number 3 of the 4 rotations here, and Natalia awaits her score with her teammates and her coach.
Here's her back handspring, 2 back handsprings to a Layout, step out. Can't be any more steady than that. Watch the dismount. Full twist on the first somersault. Pulls that segment around. Of course, takes that step, but really that is the only deduction in the routine.
While we await for her score, we told you that Li of China had an outstanding beam performance that has moved into medal consideration. So let us go back in time while we wait for the score and see the performance of Li of China in the beam.
The Chinese are always so beautiful on this event. They're very innovative, very creative. Watch this mount. You've seen it on men's parallel bars. A Healy spin down to the balance beam. Steffi Kraker did that many, many years ago. Of course, she was one of the top East German gymnasts back in the 70s. 2 layout step outs. Again, when we look at that angle, you can really see how straight those gymnasts must be. Beautiful leaps. Showing her flexibility and her balance. And a backspin on the balance beam. Again, showing her flexibility with the back arch. As I said, they are so innovative and creative that the routines are very exciting, very risky, but you would never know it because of how well they perform. Dismount, round off back handspring, double twist. Not the most difficult dismount, but boy, she packed the routine full of difficulty.
And she got on that a 9.875 and is in 3rd place.
That is a very nice mount. Very similar to the Healy spin that the men do on the parallel bars. You can really see how well their positions are as well. They finish every single move, every dance element, as if there was a photographer there taking a picture of every element. This is a nice move, a backspin, very risky. And of course the dismount, she does a round off back handspring, double twist. Not as difficult as some of the other moves, but look how straight her legs are and together.
And she's in 3rd place. Kalinina, what did she get on the beam? 9.912. She is still the leader after 3 rotations. 1 to go. Kalinina first, Boganskaya second, both of the Soviet Union. Li of China 3rd, and Betty Okino, the USA, is 5th. 1 to go. Let's go back to Larry.
Thanks, Jim. I don't pretend to know everything in the world, but I do not know why Li did not get a 10 there. I just don't understand it. Maybe we'll get a chance to talk with some of the judges. To me, it was a 10. By the way, tomorrow night, men's basketball, the gold medal, the United States versus Yugoslavia. Stay with us. When we come back, more women's gymnastics from Seattle. Being piloted by Charles Russell. That blimp 192 feet long. And there's the heck end. That's where we're going to hold wrestling tonight. And you're going to see it all. Right now, you're going to see more women's gymnastics as we head back down to Tacoma. And Jim Simpson. James.
All right, Larry, and Li, who is in 3rd, and Kalina, who is in 1st, will be on the floor exercises, and Boganskaya, who's in 2nd, and Onadi, who is in 4th, will be on the vault, as will both Americans, Kim Zmeskal and Betty Okino. Now let's go down to Hannah Storm.
Betty Okino from Elmhurst, Illinois, at 15 years old. She's taken the seniors by storm, absolutely, this year. She was born in Africa and has something in common with Bella Caroli. They both lived in Romania at a time, but she's been living here since she was 2 years old and has been with Caroli for the last 6 months. The USA coaches tell us that Betty Okino has made the most progress on the vault apparatus. However, Svetlana Boganskaya will be tough competition. She is the Olympic gold medalist on this event.
There's Betty Okino, and she will be 2nd to vault as this 4th and final rotation begins. Keep in mind, Kalinina, Soviet Union, 1st, Boganskaya, the world champion. Surprise entrant here tonight because she did not qualify. She was simply put here by the Soviet coaches second. Lili of China, very good at many events, especially the beam and uneven parallel bars, is in third. Onadi of Hungary is fourth. Okino is fifth. And Natalia Kalina's all-around scores have been outstanding. For exercise, and this is Zhang Wanning of China.
And Zhang Wanning is one of China's top juniors. This is the future of the Chinese gymnastics team. Full twisting double back. They are not as strong in the tumbling as they are on the other events and in the dance here.
15 years old from Shandong province.
Very tiny. That was a nice balance. Zhang Wanning is in 8th place right now after 3 events. Whip back, through to a tuck double back. Yep, she stepped right out of bounds. I saw the flag go up. That's a 1/10 of a point deduction. Very young gymnast, but already showing good form, good execution. Very well-trained gymnast. Tuck double back. Like I said, they're not as strong in the tumbling. She almost didn't make that tuck double back, but she pulled it right around.
Zhang Wanning of China. Kathleen Stark of East Germany is the current competitor over on the vault, taking her second. And as we take a look at Zhang Wanning, this was her performance in the floor exercise.
Her first pass was a full twisting double back. She doesn't have the same height or rotation as many of the other top tumblers in the competition. And here's where she went out of bounds. She does a whip back, 2 back handsprings to a tuck double back. She just takes that double back too far back and has to hop. And of course steps out of bounds. And she barely ekes this one out. Shows a little experience though, knows right where that floor is and pulls it around.
Bright young smile from a bright young person, Zhang Wanning, while she awaits her score. In the meantime, Kathleen Stark, this is her second vault, and we will tell you, well, let's first of all tell you that Zhang got a 9.775 in the floor exercise, that they take the better of the 2 vaults. Tomorrow night in the apparatus finals, individual finals, they will average out the 2 vaults. But Kathleen Stark will take the better of her 2. And Betty Okino will follow.
She had a 9.7 for her first vault. She performs the Yurchenko with a full twist in tuck position. It's not quite as difficult as what.
First of all, tell you that Zhang got a 9.775 in the floor exercise, that they take the better of the 2 vaults. Tomorrow night in the apparatus finals, individual finals, they will average out the 2 vaults. But Kathleen Stark will take the better of her 2. And Betty Okino will follow.
She had a 9.7 for her first vault. She performs the Yurchenko with a full twist in tuck position. It's not quite as difficult as what many of the other gymnasts are doing. They will do the Yurchenko vault in laid out position, but she's happy with that. It was nice and clean in the air and a very strong landing. Just good position on the board and the horse. And though I normally don't like that vault in tuck position, she is so clean and elegant. It looked nice.
Now down to the floor exercise in Gina Gogea, the lone entrant from Romania. We've told you that story.
She is a terrific tumbler. Alternate through to a full twisting double back.
This is a young person's sport, but this is a very young Gina. She's 13.
Shows excellent tumbling skills. she has trouble with that double turn every time I've watched her. She does some of the more difficult tumbling done and then has a little trouble with the double turn. I think that's the sign of a 13-year-old.